Hey, Sean Bukowski here. Hope everybody's having a great week. You remember that great Cinderella song? Don't know what you got till it's gone. Don't. I'm not gonna sing it because it'll be terrible. But if you're an old guy like me and you remember the '80s stuff and the power ballads, and you don't know what you got till it's gone by Cinderella. I've been thinking a little bit about that this week because South by Southwest was here last week, and it had been basically a 3 year hiatus. I mean, it had been obviously a virtual festival the last couple of years, and I have no doubt that they did a fantastic job. But it's just not the same as being in person. And, as Austinites, sometimes we get kind of caught up in our own head and think, like, oh, South by is coming and traffic's going to be horrible and whatnot. But when it was gone for 2 years, you really kind of realized how much you missed it, and I certainly did. And the people that I talked to, everybody was just kind of excited that it was back, because that's what South by Southwest does for Austin. And it brings an energy and an excitement to the city, and also, of course, it brings fantastic panels where you can learn something or discuss something, and music and movie premieres, and it's really an Austin treasure. And those are some of the really big benefits to South by Southwest for the city. And I'm saying it was so great to have it back. In addition to those kind of intangible benefits, South by Southwest, there was a 2019 report, I think, that like South by Southwest was directly responsible for 12,800 hotel reservations, which brought in almost $2 million in hotel occupancy tax. And basically, the total consumer economic impact for the area was about 16.7 million, according to that report, of course. And so there was some real economic benefit to South by Southwest for the area. In addition, it just brings people. It brings people to the city. It brings eyes. It brings media coverage to really some of the great things going on in our city. And that media coverage, I saw one report where they estimated to provide a benefit of almost 340 million to the city. But what it does is it shines a light on the great things going on in Austin, in addition to South by, of course, and potentially makes people excited to live here, work here, play here, invest here. And that's all great for our city. So it really is a huge benefit to our city. Of course, there are some drawbacks. I said traffic, but that's sort of temporary. I couldn't find in the report like how much it costs the city for extra police or whatever. But that's certainly a drawback to the festival, but one that is clearly outweighed, in my opinion, by the great things the festival brings. The other downside, I think, or maybe it's not a downside of the festival, but something that could potentially derail it, is a potential rise in crime and violence in the area. Sunday night we had 4 more people shot on 6th Street. And it seems to be kind of a growing trend, and hopefully, that kind of trend can really suppress people coming here or people wanting to perform here or talk here or whatever. And that would be horrific for both our city and South by Southwest. So hopefully that will kind of come under control. But overall, it's just so great to have South by Southwest back. Thank you for everybody that puts it on, all your hard work, because it's really a great benefit and a boon to our city. So hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please sign up, subscribe to our YouTube channel and to our blog. Thanks a lot.